Let's grab your flex band today. Wrap it around your shoulder blades, rib line, rib gates, and then just cross it in front. Elbows are in your side. Don't place the elbows towards the back. Keep them a little bit more in front. Feet are underneath your hips, and just inhale here. Push your rib cage into your flex band. Exhale. Inhale. Blow up the ribs. Push that rib a little bit more into the rib cage, into your flex band. And exhale. One more time. Inhale here. Just focus on the ground. Let the feet be heavy into the floor. And then keep the shoulders relaxed, and we just start with little movements. Seems like nothing, but you will feel it warming up there. Open and close. So you see that I'm not moving my elbows towards the back and towards the front. The ribs are really nicely knit together. Belly is in, and we just rotate open and close. So the shorter you take your flex band, of course, the harder it will be. So do whatever works for you. And you can also do this movement without anything. You can just do it without, and that, you know, if you would have some shoulder issues, but keep the shoulders moving and working on the shoulder girdle. And then we hold it here, and we push the thumbs a little bit towards this side. Little push, sink that belly in, lift up from the pelvic floor. Feel that lift, lengthen, and then hold the arms still. Just reach it out a little bit, and in. And just reach it out a little, and in like a wide V position. You can adjust by walking the hands a little bit further or keeping them closer to you. And reach, lengthen, and you start feeling maybe a little bit of a warming on the shoulders, up or burning maybe, and reach. And reach, and we're gonna hold that on the next one. Little pushes out, 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 out. Keep pushing the ribs towards the back in your flex band. Hold it even wider, and then bend. Roll your shoulders. Keep the flex band how it is, and just reach it out all the way. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthening from the back, and just rotate. Keep your hips in front, reach your fingers away from each other and back. And rotate. Rotate more, but don't move the hips with it. So you will go less far, and just release the arms. And again, stretch out. Start to the opposite side. Rotate, push your hips forward, twist, and push the ribs into your flex band on the back. That makes you stay more long and lengthened. Stretch back, bend in. Two more. Reach it out. Rotate. Push the ribs towards the back, but think your head all the way up. And rotate. Hips are staying forward and back. And your last one. Reach it out. Rotate. And back. Bringing out your ribs, and feel the difference in your body. And take it out. Yes. Roll your shoulders. You're gonna have the feet maybe a little bit wider, not too much. We're just gonna go in a little squat first. Let me just stand like this. So we're gonna move the bum back. The knees will go forward. The belly will be in. And we open the flex band, and then we go up, and you push the band against your legs, and you do a little extension. So you go down, go lay head drop, shoulders open. Keep that tension on the band. Don't let it go sloppy, like a little, like smiley face actually. Push your arms back, push the hips into the front, open your chest, and again, down, push, and lift. When you're down in that squat, you should have the weight on your heels. Your toes, you know, should not have much tension. Two more. Open. And push. And one more. Open. Chest is up. Push your arms even more back. And down. Let's hold it here. Little opening with the arms. Little pushes. Push, 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 push. Toes can relax. You can lift them up. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Place your feet a little wider, like a sumo squat kind of a thing. So you want to open and rotate the legs from the upper part. Then they roll up outwards towards your bum. It's like you have something, you click here, a little clip, all the way towards the back. So then the leg totally rotates, it's not only the feet. And when you go down, you look at your knees, put a little weight to the outside and lift that little hollow up. Don't let your knees come in. So the same, if it's too much for you, don't use a flex band. If you don't have a flex band, you can use some weights as well, or a tight or legging. There we go. Roll your shoulders, sit that belly in, and we go down, open the knees, open the bend. Yes, and we lift up again. And we go down, push your knees towards the outside, don't grip your toes onto the floor. And open, so you feel that opening sensation. And push, and down. And reach it, yes. Long fingers, and open the knees. And down, let's stay down. We lift the arms. We do a side bend. We go up. We do the other side. We go up. And we go all the way. And again, we go down. We lift. We stretch over. We stretch over. Open your flex band. And up. We go down. We reach. And we stretch. And up. And again. We reach over. We reach far and down. We stay. We go to the side, we lift the heel. You go up, you lift the other heel. And again, you go sideways and lift. You go sideways and lift. And again, up and up. And then all the way. Let's move to the side again, but move now your other heel up. So, stretch. It's the opposite. Stretch. And again, reach. And reach. Belly is in. Open your flex band. And reach. One more. Up. And up. And all the way down. Give that a little shake, a little roll. Let's add in one more. Go down. Shoulders down. Sit that belly in. Little tension on the band. And we lift one heel, then we lift the other, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. Don't forget to push on your band. Up, down, down last. And then all the way down. Let's shake it out and we add in some balance work here. So, and arm work. Same again, if it's too much now for your shoulders, don't do it with the flex band, just use the arms without it. So the knuckles will be faced up, a little bit forward, shoulders glide down. So what you're gonna do is you open the arms already, the back heel is lifted. You're gonna lift your feet up, push it forward, bend, lift up, push it back. And every time we start to reach it a little bit further back, forward. And keep that tension in the band the whole time. And we stay on the next one. We stay back. We up with the arms, shoulders down, neck is long. Push your front heel into the floor. Up and down. Up and down. Sit your belly in. Keep that tension on your arms. Keep your leg up. Bend your front knee a little more. Lift up your arms. Up, up, up. 3, 2, 1, and back. Yes. Change to the other side. Shoulders relaxed for now. So grab your flex band wherever it feels good for you. Arms in front, knuckles up. So lift the arms up from the back line, not from here. You feel even a bit cardio, huh? Although we're not jumping at all. So we're bending the front knee, push that front heel into the floor, rise up, tap forward, rise up, tap back, rise up, forward and back. And we try to reach the leg every time, a little bit back, further back, and maybe you can lift your arms a little bit higher. And let's do 2 more. And then we hold it here. Bend your front knee more. Lift up and down. Up, keep that tension. Belly is in. Up, up, up. Little pulses up, up. I don't think we did on the other side. Doesn't matter. Hold your leg, little arm up, up, up. Bend your front knee a little bit more. And then bend it in. And then just shake it out. Let's move on to the next part. So for the next part is the feet is facing this way. We have one foot on the flex band, the other one is in the hand, and the other foot is facing outwards. So we are like this. Keep your hips in front, squeeze your bum, belly is in, and we have the arm as so. The knuckles facing up, keep your elbow a little bit lower so you don't have that tension in the shoulder. And you just start with lengthening out your arm like a little warrior and back. You lengthen up, push your both heels into the floor, lengthen, squeeze your bum, lift it all the way up. And then we start bending that knee with it. And you can follow with your head. And again, reach, but be careful that your knee is really tracking over the midline of your feet so it doesn't turn in or all the way out. Reach, push that back heel into the floor. Reach, and back. You can take the other arm towards the back if you want. And you reach it to the opposite. 2 more. And reach, and be careful that you really extend from your wrist as well. Yeah, and again, stretch and back, and we hold it here. So push the heel, feel the glute, push the front heel, and we only do the arm out and in. And reach the other arm towards the outside, but you can also put it here. Push, reach, maybe you can bend a little bit deeper. Stretch, and then you hold it. You're gonna open your arm towards the front. Then the other arm goes under and we're going to turn the body a little bit more towards the front. Keep the heel heavy onto the floor. Keep this back arm, lower arm still. And we're going to extend little tricep. Reach. Maybe we can try to rotate our chest a little bit more towards the front. And let's bend that front knee even more. Yes. Push your front heel into the floor till you feel your glutes. Stretch, lengthening out your wrist. 2 more. And then 1 more. And we just step it back. And we go to the other side. So, put your feet good on top of your flex band. The other feet is facing outwards. So the hips are forward. And we squeeze the bum. And we start only with the arms. Out and in, and really extend your wrist, yeah, and stretch, and stretch. So this is a total body work, your arms with the glutes, and the rotation for the abdominals as well. And then we add in, we stretch the knee, bend the knee, and back, and we reach, and back. And you reach, lengthen, look at your front knee, open up here, in the hip, stretch, and back. And reach, and back, and reach, bend even more and deeper, and let's hold it here. Let's do only the arm, in and out. Be careful that your shoulder doesn't creep up towards your ears. And push your front and back heel, maybe a little bit more, into the floor. And maybe deeper in your front knee. And then hold your arm open to the side. And the other one sweeps under. First you're going to rotate your chest a little bit more towards the front. Maybe deeper. The lower arm stays still. But then you reach up and back. Be careful for your hair. Push your back heel into the front. Into the floor and the front heel as well. And maybe we can bend a bit more. Careful for your knee though. Yes, reach and rotate your chest a little bit more. A little tricep going on there. For 3, for 2, for 1, and then come back. Yes. Then we're going gonna step on the flex band with 2 feet. It's like a little skiing without the snow. Like so. So we're gonna go into squat. Roll your shoulders, belly is in, so let's just do the legs first. You're a little bit wider maybe than the hips. So the bones are widening, the belly lifts up, so you're not like so. Yeah? So really flatten that lower spine. And up. Then we're going to move up. The thumbs are facing up. We reach and slowly we go down. We keep tension. We go down and up. Knees are tracking forward. The weight is on your heels, so you could lift your heels, your toes up from the floor if I would ask you to do. Go down and up. Then we change. One arm sideways, one arm up. Change. One arm side, but you stay with your knees in the middle. Yes. And reach. And push. And stretch. And let's hold it here. We are down. We just push up the arms. Up, 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 up. And change. And up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. And down again. Shoulders down. It's the arms forward now. Up, up. Like you're pushing your thumbs up. Keep your collarbone wide. Open the arms to the sides. Bounce the knees. And 3. I'm getting really warm. 2, 1. And down. And let's finish the standing part with some angel arms. So roll your shoulders. Push your feet into the floor. Arms are wide, but not here behind you. A little bit where you can see them. Squeeze the bum. Reach your arms out first. Then we go up higher. Then we go even higher. And then slowly go down. So here you have to be careful, continue, that you're not moving the body like, oh, I really want to push my arms up. Then stay lower. You don't need to. Yeah, so think heavy feet into the floor. Nip your ribcage together. Zip your belly in. Reach the arms out. And then over. Slowly on the way back. 2 more like so. And we go up. And then slowly resist. Go even slower. Reach it out, like imagine that you're in the snow. Up, and then slowly down. So you really don't need a strong flex band. You will feel it with a light band as well. And then we stay in that T position. And we do little circles. Keep it high, keep your thumbs up, keep the shoulders relaxed. And circle to the other side, circle, circle, circle. Starts to burn. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. And then release. Way. Let's sit down. So, ready for the next part. No standing work anymore. Let's roll down. Placing the flex band over your hips and open the arms wide. Feet are hip distance apart. Just roll your head from left to right. Relax, relax the arms, reach your arms out. So start to curl your tail under, flatten the spine. Try to lift up from the pelvic floor. You will feel that connection actually right under your flex band. And then you roll all the way up. Hold it here, have the weight on the shoulder blades, but really on the feet as well. And then lower everything down. Small movement. And again, we slowly roll up, little by little, reaching your knees over your feet. Then you imagine that you have a small ball between your legs and you're going to squeeze that ball. You're going to lift up the bum a little bit higher, move the hips into your flex band, and then roll down 1 vertebra after the other. Everything moves back in place. And again. We roll slowly up. You start pushing your hips into the flex band and we stay up. Reaching the knees over your feet. Push your little ball in. Lift your hips more and lift that pelvic floor. And then we do little pushes up and up and up. So look up towards the sky or the ceiling. Nose is pointed up. Don't forget to squeeze on the little ball either. And then we move bigger. We hinge from the hips down and push it up. We lower and we push into the bend. Lower and lift. Try to feel that both of your sides are really working evenly. Up and up. And then hold it up. So walk your feet wider than the mat. So the knees are outwards. Tract over your feet. Move your hips higher. Keep your hands onto the floor and little pushes you up, 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 up. In that bend. And you can always shorten your flex bend so you get more stretch or resistance. And then we move bigger, down and up. Down and up. Squeeze your glutes. Down and up. Down and push into the bend. Up and up the hips. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself all the way down. Super. So let's take the feet into one feet into the flex bend. The other feet leg can be long extended as you are supported. Try to feel that you're still in your neutral spine. We have some air underneath our lower back and we push the heel up. So you feel first already a stretch. Hold it and pull your toes a little bit towards you. Don't bend it. A little, but then take your sit bone back. And then we place it back. Find good your neutral. Keep the elbows where they are, but then circle your leg as big or as small if that feels good for you. Circle and back. Circle and back. Circle. Don't move nothing. Circle the other way, except that leg was in the air. So you are massaging your spine in the back. Activate the fluid in the hip socket. Circle. Last one. And then bend your knee in. Super. Maybe you want to place your other feet a little bit more onto the floor. And you can always grab it shorter or double up your flex band. Whatever works for you. I'm going to extend my leg. I'm going to pull my knee towards me. Then I'm lifting up. Push my feet into the bend. And I'm reaching up. But I'm not letting my leg drop. So lift up my kneecap and feel the activation of your leg. And then slowly you roll down. Start bending your knee in again, but keep pushing it to the other side, and then you will feel your glutes as well. Bend, your abdominals, bend it, and then lift up. Push your feet into it. Shoulders are relaxed, and reach all the way up. Sit tall. Let the leg not flop. Keep the upper leg activated, and then roll slowly back. Bend your knee. And last one. Reach, push yourself all the way up, sit tall, push your heel out, and we are moving back. Keep the leg extended and stay here. You're going to scoop your belly. You're going to think that the other leg is already very light. Then you will feel already your abs, and we're going to reach it up and down. And we lift it up and down. Try to stay as still as you can. Up and down and up. Place it in and roll down. Switch feet. There you go. So we start with the circle. Lengthen a little bit more out your flex band. And first we do a little stretch. So we want to have the legs straight, extended, and try to have the feet towards you. Push your hip more towards the neutral position. And we circle. And circle. Try not to move the other hip. You don't need to make it big. You can, because you're supported, so it could be easier as without. And then we reverse. So we circle over, out, we cross over the leg. Keep pushing your heel up. And last. And then we're here. You can bend your other leg a little bit if you need to. Grab your flex band a bit shorter and bend your knee in. Then you lift up the head, you push your feet into the band, and then you roll yourself forward and up. Push your heel out, keep your leg lifted, and then you roll slowly down again, bending your knee. Push your feet out. Roll all the way up, and rise tall. Feel your upper leg, your quads activating, bend it in. And push it out slowly, not from the shoulders, from the abdominals. And now we move back, but not all the way. So here we first lift all the way up from the pelvic floor, sit the belly in, keep the arms where they are. Think first your leg is very light. You feel your abdominals kicking in. And then we just lift up and down. We try not to move too much in the body. Up and down, and up and down, and then we go all the way forward, placing both both feet into the flex band. So now you don't, with your flex band, you can do so much. We're gonna row. You don't need a rowing machine for this. We're gonna round first back, so lift everything up, not a straight back. You could do, but we don't do it today. And the knuckles face up, the wrists are extended, belly is in, and you pull back. And push your feet into the band, flex the feet, and the shoulder blades are going towards each other. Push. Keep the arms level like they are on a table. And push back, so don't push your chest up or don't extend the back. And push. Push your feet into the band, pull your belly in, and what I said, take your flex band everywhere you go. Hold it back, push it, pull, pull little ones. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and round forward. Sit up tall again, roll back. One elbow bends, rotate further, the other one is straight, and we switch, push. And every time I'm going to push my belly a little bit more in, lift it up, push my feet into the band, and rotate, pull the elbow towards the back end of your mat, push, and push, feel it, and push, and we stay here, rotate more, a little, pushes, back, and switch, and again, pull your belly up and in, and push, 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 and forward. Inhale and exhale. Widen your arms. Knuckles face backwards. And you roll back. And we just pull it back. Little pull back. Arms are in a T position. You scoop in your belly even more. Don't let your head drop. Push, push, push back. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, I'm shaking, 2, 1, and then round forward. Just stay here. Shoulders roll, rolling of the shoulders. And then inhale in the back. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. We roll back. We open the arms again, but the knuckles face up this time. And we tap down and we go down like we are in a little canoe. Down and down. And you keep pushing your feet out. Be careful that your elastic band stays where it is. Lift up your belly. Reach your knuckles even further out from each other. Stretch. Oh, I guess you feel it. If don't, go a little bit lower. And last one. And then we move forward. So your arms are here. You place your hands underneath and you watch your palms. So we roll back again, shoulders down, and we do little bicep curls. Elbows are high on the table. Maybe you can lower yourself more. Pull your tail even more between your legs. Zip up that pelvic floor and pull. And then we do one. And then we do the other one. And then we do both. That's just a little brain mixed up. Push, push, and 2. And 1. And 1. And 2. And we hold it here. We push up and down, up and down. Keep the flex band where it is. Keep your belly in. And 3, 2, 1. And then dive forward. Yes. Roll your shoulders, roll your head. Breathe in here. Just relax a little bit. And let's move on to our next section then. We are moving onto our belly. Place the band, but you can always do it without. Over the back, we will adjust when we're down. So here it is, over my bum. Palms facing up, and I'm grabbing my flex band quite kind of short. Legs can be a little out or together. And then you're really gonna push your pelvis into the floor. We're gonna lift up the belly. We're gonna squeeze the bum. You inhale, you're looking down. On the exhale, you open the shoulders. You're reaching your arms further towards your feet. And then we open the band a little. We relax and we lower down. So keep the feet onto the floor. Think bum towards the heels when you lift up. And then you can either reach only or you can open your arms a little bit. Back and down. And rotate, reach your arms, lift up like a little arrow, open your arms, and down, palms are still up. And 2 more like so, up, open, close, and down. Up, open, close, and down. So now I'm gonna have a little bit more length on my flex band as we're gonna move the arms. Just lower myself a little bit so I have enough space. So again, I'm reaching up, belly is in. Now I'm gonna lift the arms and rotate my palms more towards the front. I'm gonna open the band, moving in the T position, and then I'm moving back and lower down, palms back up. So I'm rotating my shoulders at the same time my palms are facing down now. Then I'm opening, I'm pushing my palms more towards the front. Try to lift higher. Maybe you can come up a lot higher than I can. That is fine. It's not my strongest side. We lift up, we reach, we open the arms, and only if it feels good for your shoulders, you reach the arms. You can do it without as well. Let's do 2 more. Relax every time the shoulders. So you rotate, reach the arms. And then we open the band. Palms are facing more forward. Move back. And down. And the last one. And rotate. Activate everything. Zipping in your belly. Holding. Reach it even more. Maybe you can lift higher. And then you lower yourself down. Take the band out. And push yourself into a little stretch. Great. So we're going to do push-up again with the flex band. It gives you a little bit of a feedback. We can have the first one with the arms a little bit more towards each other and the elbows more towards the side. You are welcome to stay on your knees as well. You bend and you push. Or we are going to do an extended one with the legs. So first of all, I'm rotating my hands a little bit inwards, so this time my elbows will more going out towards the side. And I'm lifting up my head. I'm start pushing my shoulders already in the bend. You will feel it. Sipping in your belly, and then walk your feet back. Pushing your heels towards the back, and then you're gonna bend. Don't move the head with it. So the head is following just the line. You go down and you push yourself up in your bend. You lower, shoulder blades glide and push. And again down and push. And one more down and push. And then just place it down. And roll your shoulders. So I'm going to set the hands straight. You can also do it on the forearms if that feels better for your wrists, or roll up your mat and you have an extra support for the hands. So this is just a nice feedback that you don't want to sink in. You keep pushing the rib cage and lifting up the head. So what I'm doing is I'm walking one feet back, The other feet is still bent, is on the floor, knees bent. Push my ribs into the bend. And what I will do is I'm start only with lifting up the knee, down and up. Think you pull it in towards your belly. Don't let your head drop, keep pushing the floor away from you and push the rib cage into it. If you feel okay with it, you can let the feet go, push the other leg is extended. And we bend, push, lower a little bit and push. It's like you want to pull your knee into your chest. You should feel it on your abs. And place it all the way down. A lot of wrist. This is the last one to the other side. So you're going to extend the other leg. You need to do it correctly. Push the hands away. Don't let the shoulders creep up to your ears. So open. And think you have a little orange here. You want to squeeze both sides, of course. There we are. Lift up their chest. Lift up the head and the ribs are into the floor. And you extend the other one, lifting up the kneecap. Belly in, and we only lift up and down. And this you should feel already on your abs as well. Up. So you're more welcome to stay with this one. Or lift the whole feet up. Lower the knee and pull it in. Keep pushing the shoulders into your bend. 2 more. 1 more after this. And then place it down. Cool. Shake it out. And let's move. Let's move on to our back again for a little bit more glute work before we finish off. Okay. So I am going to place, let me do my right feet first into the bend. And I'm going to hold it with that arm on the same side, I think. So what we are going to do, which will be a little tricky, I'm going to cross it over to the other side. Yeah, that will be better. So this arm will be onto the floor and I'm going to roll myself up. Lift my heel, lift my hips and keep the other elbow onto the floor. Push and then we lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and hold it up. Push your heel even more. And lower and push. Lower and push. Lower and push. Keep the other knee tracked over your toes. Squeeze both heels, both buns, cheeks. 2 more. 1 more. And just roll it all the way down. Change. Change the feet. Keep the other elbow here. Shoulder onto the floor. Arm beside the body. Roll up on one leg. This knee is tracking forward. Squeeze both bum cheeks. Lift up the feet. Lift it higher. And we lower and lift. Push your feet out and away. Yes. Up and down. Resist with your arm. Don't lower the glute. And hold it up. Push it higher. Down and up. Down and up. Down and push. Down and push. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then roll it all the way down. Cool. Let's actually stay with one leg into the bend, but take it in 2 hands. And then you imprint your spine. You're going to open the arms a little bit towards the side, and here you're looking at your knee. I'm going to be more in an imprint position, and I'm lifting the other feet up. I'm going to lengthen out, open the arms here. And then I'm moving in like a scissor and push. So this feet with the bend is flexed, the other one not. Try to lift a little bit higher by pushing the ribcage into the floor. And open. And reach. And open. And change. 2 feet into it. Feet are in a V. Pilates feet position. Open the arms. Lower down. And lift it up. Lower as low as you can maintain your spine onto the floor. And push. Don't sink down. Push and open the arms towards the side. And push. Belly is lifted. Pelvic floor. 2 more. Push. And up. And then 1 more. Let's hold it here. Sip it even more. And and then up, switch feet. So maybe you want to roll your shoulders, and then we lift up. We open the arms. I'm going to push the rib cage into the floor. That's how I lift. Belly drops in, the other leg is extending. Open the arms and stretch and reach. Only take your leg as close as you can stretch it. If it's here, take it less close to you, because you want to feel that stretch on the hamstring, and push. Keep that tension on the arms with the flex band. Up and back, and stretch, and out, and stretch, and stretch, and then place 2 feet in, and then down. That was just some noise outside, sorry for that. Take your flex band shorter or double it up. Let's go into the t-shirt. You roll up, push your feet out, shoulders down, lift up, and then take your feet closer to you, lift up your chest a little bit more, and lower down, bending. And moving a little bit towards the front, because we will add in a roll over after. So you push your feet out, you lift up, all the way up, sipping in, chest is a little bit up, and then you roll down. Bend it in. So after this we change. We push up. That was a bit too quickly. We lift up your chest, but keep it rounded in the lower spine. Then we roll down, but arms go back. Yes, and we go up. Your little swing. Back. And up. And we roll back. Up. And up. Hold it. Give it a little bit more length. Go back and hold it here. Arms are wide. Shoulders have the weight. Pull your belly in. Push your bum up. And maybe we can extend the legs a little. And back. Resist. And be careful for your back. Push. And back. Last one. Push. And back, kind of difficult for the balance. And then you roll down, down, down into your teaser. And then just let it go. Cool. That was a lot of work. Roll your shoulders. Sit into your mermaid position if that is suitable for your knees. If not, place your feet in front. We reach up and over. Push your knee towards the floor. And then towards the other side, bending your elbow. Push your bum towards the floor. Push away. And stretch. And again up. And bend. And we stay. Don't switch the legs yet, but just cross it over. And bend your arms, shoulders down. And we just rotate, and we rotate in a long line and back. And we rotate, and we rotate even more. And back. Cross your arms differently. Rotate. And back. And a long line, spiral up and back. Place the hands beside you. The other leg is going towards the back, and you reach up and push yourself. And again up. And stretch, pushing your knee towards the floor. Cool. Then we're going to stand up. And then stop your feet beside each other. Give your shoulders a nice little roll to both sides. It was working a lot for them. And you reach everything up even higher. Lift your shoulders and then drop in. And again, reach it up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Last one. Just open the arms and roll down. Inhale and roll yourself up again. And last one, reach your arms up. Stretch to the side. Round your spine, move, circle towards the other side, lengthen the legs, and again, bend your legs around, and be sideways all the way up, and then you roll one more time down. Inhale, and then you roll up again, and that was it for your class today with the Flexband. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.